Hi, this is Debbie with the Food Prepping channel, and today I'm going to show you one of the best meals for ground chuck or ground beef or ground sirloin or whatever that you can ever fix. Your family is going to love this. The first thing that I've done is I've got I've used ground chuck, so I've got 9 ground chuck patties in this casserole dish. I've mixed together 1 can cream of celery and 1 can golden mushroom. In this bowl, I've stirred it up, got it mixed together, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour this all over this ground chuck, these patties. This is so good. And some of you probably seen my, I do pork chops like this too. And I've had so many people comment on the pork chops about how good they are. So this is just as good. And while I'm getting all this prepared, I've got my oven preheated to 400. And alright, now I've got 1 large can of Hanover, and whatever you want to use. You can use fresh mushrooms. I just prefer on these quick meals like this to use the canned mushrooms. So I'm using Hanover mushroom pieces and stems, and this is a 16-ounce can of them. And I'm going to pour them on here. Oh, we love this. Okay, now I've got them on here, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take like 6 little pats of butter, not tablespoons or anything like that, just 6 little pats of it. Straightened up here. Alright. And now, I did forget, in which I should have done this to the ground beef, but I'm just going to go on and do it here. I'm putting salt. I'm just sprinkling salt. Every how much you want, you use the salt the amount that you want to use. And the pepper, I smother pepper on everything. My dad even ate pepper on his applesauce. Alright, and I'm going to cover this with aluminum foil. I'm going to put it in the oven, and I'm going to cook this on 400 for about 1 hour. And while this is cooking, I am making a big pot of macaroni. But half of this I'm going to separate this, and half of it I'm going to make macaroni salad tomorrow, and the other half I'm going to make macaroni and tomatoes for tonight. So I'm going to show you how to, macaroni and tomatoes is just as simple as this is. So I'm just doing these together, but I've got to put this in the oven and get to this, and I'll bring you back. Okay, we're back, and I've already got out what I'm going to use to make my macaroni salad with tomorrow. And this is what I'm going to use to make the macaroni and tomatoes. And I'm going to put this rest of the stick of this margarine in here that I used when I got out the pats of margarine for the hamburger steak. And I have 1 can, a 14.5-ounce can of petite diced tomatoes that I'm going to put in here. Stir these up. Kylie. And then I have 1 can of Great Value all natural tomato sauce, and I'm going to put this in here. These are going to be pretty tomatoey. I probably should have, and I probably will end up putting more macaroni in here, because it doesn't look like it's enough. Alright, and then I'm going to put, oh, I don't know, not very much milk, like you would if you were making mashed potatoes. And then I'm going to put a lot of pepper in here. And salt. And then I'm going to stir this up. And I'm just going to let all these tomatoes and the macaroni and the margarine and the milk blend all together. And I have my New Way Precision Induction Cooktop on 175. And I'm just going to let this cook until the rest of the dinner gets ready. And you'll see this on the plate when the hamburger steak gets on there. Okay, I'm back. Alright, here's the steaks that I've made, and you can see that it makes like a really good gravy. And here's the macaroni and tomatoes that I fixed, and they are so good. And then here's my plate, and you can see you can take the gravy off of the hamburger steak and put it in your mashed potatoes, and mashed potatoes and gravy. So there's the hamburger steak, the macaroni and tomatoes. These are my northern beans, and I haven't even touched these before. I canned these summer before last, well, the end of the summer. So they're a little over a year old, but they're still good. And I added this Goya ham seasoning to it that you can get at the grocery store. And I want to taste these and see what they taste like. Oh, wow. With that ham seasoning in there, they are awesome. So these came from my preps. Here's the hamburger steak with the mushrooms on it. And it is, oh, it's just so good. I gotta have a mushroom with it. I love mushrooms. Canned, fresh, it doesn't matter. I like mushrooms. Mmm. Mmm. And then, here's the macaroni and tomatoes. And I know it's good because I love macaroni and tomatoes. So there's my meal for tonight. So, if you like these recipes, give me a thumbs up. My recipe for canning northern beans is on here. So, if you like these recipes, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel, and you have a wonderful night. Bye.